Okay, everybody. Oh, here we are. There he is. What's up? What is up with my window capture? It looks a little weird. What do we got there on the side of the screen? Acting a bit odd. Yeah! What's up with that, man? Oops, that's not what it is. It is what it is, man. I guess those are just names. That's the, doesn't matter. It's a little distracting. Why does that do that? Why does it do that? Ta-da. I'm just seeing those names come. Wait, where's the, donation tracker? Oh, okay. We're okay now. It looks okay now, I guess. No, wait, maybe it's my overlay. What's with my overlay? It was like moved. Looks like the overlay got moved slightly. Okay. We're good now, I hope. It looks relatively okay. What's up, Masturbate? Anyway, I had a feeling that my luck was going to change this Saturday. I told you guys, Masturbate is here. We're hosting a tournament. Saturday night, I strangely won a very large coin flip, and normally I'm very unlucky. So when I have a big lucky event, that kind of felt like a very luck changing sort of thing. It's like 3 lucky things have happened to me in a row. Saturday night, then on Monday, I was lost at 2 different stages in the game yesterday, and my opponent started making mistakes. Yesterday, he failed to see 2 wins, and today, have a good tournament. Today, my opponent also made some mistakes, very bad mistakes in time pressure, and lost the game. And so we got a win for 2025. I was really afraid I would start 2025 with a winless tournament. But as I did last year was better because it was a GM. This is a very weak tournament I played in. At least rating-wise, it was weak. Not strength-wise, but rating-wise. But I got the win in the last round, just as I did last year in the GM group that I played in. So I'm getting weaker tournament, same result. Anyway, what's up, guys? What's up, 42, 43, 44, 22, 23, 24. So, wow, we've got a record-breaking number of tournament players here. 3. Let me see what we got. All right, let's send out one final announcement. Masturbates didn't seem to have much effect. Message all members. Last call. RIP Memorial event for my ELO. $10 rapid cash starting soon. Don't miss it. Alright, thanks. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed that typing. Slapping the keyboard. We'll join soon. The wife is doing some online sports with my laptop. Online bobsled, perhaps. Winter Olympics, one of my favorites. So, where are we here? You will join soon. I just closed my window. That's good. I'm a little bit confused right now. Yeah. I'm just a little confused. It's alright. As they say, I'll be alright when the smoke clears. We've got Sladgie's. I changed it to I am Sladgie's ELO Memorial Arena. Because I lost more than 15 ELO points. Just 16 ELO points or something. It's hard to do with the 10K factor. It's not easy to do 16 ELO points with the 10K factor, and I easily pulled it off, even with a win in the last round. It's like ridiculous. I get like 4-point-something points for beating someone who's like 50 points lower than me. It doesn't even make sense. I don't know if that's right. That seems like I got ripped off, but anyway. So it would have been really bad. It would have been really bad if I hadn't at least won the last round. It was bad anyway. I mean, it would have been much worse, even worse. I was horrible. Horrible. I played with the freaking ELO munchers. Kids, young adults and kids. Most of them were like early 20s. There were two early 20s. One that was like around 19, 20, and then another one that was really young, like 16. So he was the one that I was lucky against yesterday to get a draw. So could have been worse. But I did not play too well, and surprisingly, I didn't want to play in this tournament. Mr. Woke Botvinnik donated $41, taking us up to 600.5. Mr. Woke Botvinnik, are you going to play tonight? I wanted to make a new name called Gelimirovich, like a combination of Geller and Velimirovich. I was thinking of Gelimirovich when I went to play my game that I almost lost yesterday. Mr. Slow, that one was for you. I sadly was inspired by Velimirovich and Geller. The almost tragic game I played yesterday with White in an E6 Sicilian that should have gone astray. But there's a study. I have a private study. Only like 5 or 6 people are members. I don't know if I made Mr. Slow a member. I can always do that if you'd like. But we've got really. I'm trying not to show off any of these games from this tournament. I mean, it was really bad. It was really bad. I played like maybe one good game. A few games that were okay, and then a bunch of bad ones. I don't know, man. I need a chess therapist or something. All right, so forget the tournament. It's over. Thank God. Literally. Thank God. We only have 3 people in our tournament today. Guys, arena. Come on, we're starting in 8 minutes. 3 players. It's an arena. Where is everybody? He played the Taimanov. Not really what we discuss. Yeah, he played Queen C7 right away. And it turns out that he wasn't prepared for me, but I didn't want to repeat. I'm predictably playing G3 a lot. And, not necessarily what we discussed. But I did do some other games, some videos about some Geller games a while back. And there's also some similar games we saw. I thought it was in the Velimirovich study, but maybe not. Maybe just Geller games that I went over a while back for chess lecture, but it turned out that I ended up playing something that was a little bit inaccurate, like most of my games. Very lucky to win a game today. I just want to say I offered no draws in this tournament. No draws are offered by me. Draws were accepted too. Grandmaster draws are accepted because I'm a nice guy, I gave away 2 of my whites. Anyway, I play worse with white than with black, so I might as well just accept the draws with white. It just saves me from losing, I'm better as a counterattacker than as an attacker. I'm a terrible attacker and a good counterattacker. But if I play against people, you know, when I'm white and they don't like attack me, then I like lose. Because I don't know how to attack. I just know how to counterattack. It's kind of a problem. Okay, we got Ruslan Bear, Mr. Slow in there. Only 4 players. What's up, everybody? Where is everybody? I don't know, we need another way to promote these. I have to start promoting these on Instagram or something. I have to create an Instagram account. I don't know what I'm going to do. Blue Sky? Where is everybody? Can we get some players? Well, we're going to need a few players here. Reddit. Yeah, Reddit. I have a Reddit account. Never use that. Richard Brenton is here. Mr. Slow, thank you, man. Massive donation. ELO Devil has tipped 666. The ELO Devil. Now, I wonder who that is. That's maybe W42. WD42. DW40. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Oil. Lubricants. WD40. WD40. That's it. Alright, I'm a little bit... My dad would be disappointed because he was big on oil products. Prize money. Oh, yeah. Yeah, prize money. Well, not in the tournament I played in. Not in this tournament. This was a total gift. I mean, I gave away my love and 15 ELO points or 16 ELO points just out of the kindness of my heart for the organizer who didn't have enough players. I swear, man. You know, I got an appearance fee, but it's not enough. And it's, I'm getting, I'm not making enough money for the ELO points that I lost, but whatever. Maybe I can catapult my rating back. If I ever want to try it, maybe the best strategy would be to play like 3 tournaments in 1 month real quick, you know, boom, boom, boom. Oof, I just left the tournament. If I play 3 tournaments real quick in 1 month, back to back to back, we could try to do like a rating catapult. Of course, it could backfire. I don't think I could. Every time I think my rating can get lower, I'm like, no, I couldn't possibly get lower. Prize money. I've talked about this with some of the players from the tournament. Like, one other player and myself both agreed we've never suspected one of our opponents of cheating. Oh, you mean in online tournaments? Yeah, of course. 42, of course. Cormoran KR is here. We saw Cormoran at the European Poker Tour playing Cash Omaha. So good to see him. We were doing different things. There he is. We're doing different things. I really don't play Cash, and he plays mostly Cash. So I went to visit him in the cash room at Prague. I'm okay. I had a really, really awful tournament I just played in. Chess tournament I just played in. And just kind of did it because this organizer needed a player, and I didn't want to do it, but I did. I lost a bunch of ELO points. I managed to win 1 game and lose 3. And I finished with 4 points out of 9, but it was a really low-rated IM tournament, and one of my wins was a forfeit, so it was... I finished 6 out of 10 on paper, but it was bad. Anyways, we're trying to put it behind us, so this is a memorial tournament for my ELO rating. My rating is going under the threshold. We're going under... Guys, we're going under, and we're going to have to catapult it back. So, going under 2,300, down to something like 2285, 2290, maybe if I'm lucky. 2288, I don't know. But I'm going to, like, try to... When we play again, maybe I should really seriously think about trying to catapult it. You get three tournaments in 1 month. You can try to gain a bunch of points all at once, and it's not like the rating isn't calculated live, so it is possible to maybe pick up some extra points by doing it that way. Yeah, motivation to play more. Yeah, no, I mean, it's just when I do play, I try to pick a good tournament. I really didn't want to do this, and I was kind of like, they twisted my arm to play because they would have like not been able to run. They would have had to cancel the tournament. I was a reserve, supposed to be a reserve. All right, guys, I'll be right back. In 1 minute, we're going to start. Be right back. Thank you guys for the support. That was fast. We're back. All right. I had to get me a beer. Yeah, it's a good idea to play more. I hadn't thought about this catapulting ELO thing, but I think it would be the sensible thing to do. Now that my rating is so low that I'm below 2,300, if I could put together a string of a couple good tournaments to really intensely compete, maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe after the summer, maybe in the summer, we'll see. All right, let's do it. We're about to start. Corbin is my opponent. We do have, we're going to have to keep an eye on my mouse. Because my mouse, I'm not going to berserk the first game either. Besides the fact, yeah, he's a strong player. I'm not warmed up. Interesting move order. Najdorf. Not warmed up. I did play a tournament game and I won today with black. The only game I won in the tournament. Poker game just started, I know. I used to do that all the time. I remember playing, I would play one chess game just to keep my mind fresh somehow. When I was playing a lot of poker tables, I would often break out one chess game simultaneously. Kind of like somehow doing two different tasks, multitasking, seems to stimulate me a little bit. You know, you don't get stuck in this like rut. You can think a little differently, maybe. It's just it's like not doing like 10 of the same things, but like 9 of one and 1 of the other kind of thing would seem to help a little bit. Usually the chess game would be not so good when I was playing poker at the same time. But I felt it kept my mind, you know, creative a little bit. Not rote. Nine poker. I used to play sit and goes. It was easy. No, I mean sit and goes is easy. It's not like I'm playing heads up or something. I played 9-man sit and goes, and we used to play a lot of tournaments, or maybe multi tables too. But whatever, you know, as long as it's not. Oh man, all right, I gotta switch the mouse again. This mouse is toast. This mouse is toast, and the other mouse sucks too, but it sucks in a different way. So, still haven't gotten a new mouse. We did get a donation for that, but this mouse drops pieces, literally. Wow, it's so much slower than the other mouse. It's crazy. Okay, it needs a mouse. We need a mouse pad. There we go. All right. Mouse pad in effect. Got the mouse pad. All right. Now what? If I don't have that, we're ready to go. All right. This is a completely different mouse. It's weird. Just switching the mouse, this mouse is much slower. Settings is the same. It's funny. The speed of the mouse of its actual movement is so much slower. Not a lot of action in this first game, but I think that's probably a good thing against Cormoran. He's been tough and in the swindly, complex positions. Maybe if we keep it simple, he won't be as tricky. No. Alright, so what's the deal here? Take. Or B3. Let's hope I don't miscalculate anything. Well, I didn't want him to take on D4, but maybe it wouldn't have been so bad, actually. There's also F4, Rook E1. F4, Rook E1. Do we have a space advantage? I can play F4. There's the element of weakening my king side. I should really get another mouse from steal someone else's mouse. This mouse isn't that bad, but it's just so different from the other mouse that it feels like my hand is in a jar of honey or something. Nice move, bishop f6. Apparently nice move. Are you good? So if I take it, sort of removes the weakness on e7. Don't know what to think about this. Keep it boring. But this is an arena. I just realized we've been doing Swisses the last 2 weeks. And with the Swisses, I didn't care how long the game lasted. But now I'm oh shit, it's an arena. And now we're going to be way behind everyone else, playing the longest game. C'est la vie. What's up, everybody? How is everyone? Thank you for your donations. We got Mr. Slow and 424, 42 with the donations today. Appreciate it. Do I actually have anything? 424. Mr. Coffee's here. Nice. All right. Yeah, he's hanging tough. What about G4, G5? Mr. Coffee, my luck changed. I've had good luck 3 games in a row. 1 poker game and 2 chess games. Whereas before that I had no luck. And then something snapped on Saturday. I was totally lost yesterday. I was totally lost against the kid yesterday. Turns out he has he's had all sorts of good coaches. I didn't realize how young he was. The kid yesterday was 16. He's very mature seeming for he talks and behaves very maturely for his age. Shocking how young he is. Okay. So I beat Terzo. Well, Terzo beat himself. He he got in really bad time pressure, and even this game, I thought, oh, it was a good game. I had even late in the time pressure, right before the time control when he lost, he was okay. I've had a lot of incidences where I've been like totally like insanely optimistic. Yesterday too. It seems that I'm just generally too optimistic about my chances on a regular basis. It's just I have to play like more solid, apparently. Speaking of solid, damn, dude. Someone else here is pretty solid. F5? That almost works. Shit. I don't know if I should push a H4. Now I'm going to run out of time first. Gosh, I don't know what to do. Well, yeah. We'll just keep going. Yeah, bishop c8, good move. Looks like a good move. It wasn't the only option. H5. He could do bad stuff to me if I'm not careful. And remember, this is not an increment game. He's so solid. Happens. Yeah, I mean, this tournament I didn't... I don't know. As usual. I just don't think my sense of danger is... too finely tuned, you know. I mean, I don't know, man. Yesterday I sat there and I walked right into a crushing blow. I mean, I had time. A chainsaw. You're watching like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the noob just walks right into the chainsaw, you know. That's what I did yesterday. Wow. Take. And conveniently... Wow. Well, I mean, the question is, do I actually have a choice? And maybe I do. They don't look too good on my other choices. So if I take on e5, you pin me, that's okay, right? It's okay. That's okay. It's no big deal. Just a little pin. That's not a problem. You know, it's the draw and rook in game. If it's a draw, it's a draw. As long as they keep paying me to play. Well, I mean, you know, I don't want to play chess for money. You know, that wasn't the point. Torzo, I would assume, makes more money by teaching as well, so... But I think he did the same thing as me. You know, he was a last-minute addition. So, I don't know that he necessarily went out of his way to, like, play in this tournament either. They were desperate for players at the last minute. And so, this is what happens. Alright. Now, the question is... Oh my God. Okay, king and pawning game? Am I lost yet? Seems like it should be a draw. Am I lost? Seriously? I shouldn't be lost here. That tempo might matter, huh? Weird position. Good game. We were just talking about this today with one of my other students. Don't trick me. You tricked me. Follow him in the corner. Get in the corner! I'm not sure if that was accurate. He could have played f6 like before. Alright, good game. Very good game. 42, way out in front. Way out in front. Where is everybody? 12 players. Come on, guys. It's beer time. This is a celebration beer for this draw. See, my luck just continues. Good game, Cormoran. Good game. You might have lost the tempo in that ending. I'm not sure, but it's close. It was a little risky of me to go into that king and pawn game not being 100% sure. My instinct was that it was a draw. Not sure if you can gain a tempo there on me. Alright. I could probably have drawn, like by not trading rooks and losing a pawn. Morales. Morales is going to be pissed if I don't play a proper opening. Oh. Okay. Right. Bishop c4. I didn't berserk again. Berserk is enabled, isn't it? Yeah, we just forgot to berserk. We forgot to berserk around here. Oof. So this is our pet variation. Now, I don't want to play any offbeat openings against Morales. He gets upset. I don't want to make anybody angry or feel disrespected. I play You weren't mentioning the weird openings on. I'm happy with my weird openings. The Nimzovich, I'm playing this stuff against weaker guys in the hopes of a game, not being able to not be able to play, what they know really well. I don't want other people. I mean, I'm just like avoiding other people's preparation. You think next time you'll have to play the pork chop? Are you playing Mr. Coffee? Queen F3 is a new line, it looks like. Maybe there was one game where someone played this against me. Damn, it looks like you're playing the Fool's Mate. It's like a McDonald. What is it? McDonald defense? Like reversed or something? Or Queen H5. Nakamura. And people do this with black all the time. I mean, sort of like when I'm white, they'll play Queen F6 type of stuff very often. All right, dude. This feels lame. I mean, what I'm doing feels lame. D6 feels lame. Because I haven't had a beer on stream in a long time. I've been like cutting back, and well, this was like, dude, it was really brutal. I mean, this tournament, this is my celebration because the tournament is over. Playing a tournament is one thing, but playing a tournament you didn't want to play in. It's one thing to finish a tournament, but to finish a tournament that you never wanted to play in is an even better pleasure. If that makes sense. There's something very satisfying about finishing a tournament you never wanted to play in the first place. I mean, that's a special pleasure. Wrong piece on F3. Sure. It was an accident. You mouse slipped. This is some kind of summon on sound special. It's reasonable. I'm too tired to berserk after today's final round. Turzo made me play. Thank God. That's what happened last year in the same time. The exact same thing, except that was a GM tournament, so I'm just getting worse. Last year I had basically the same result in a GM tournament that I had this year in an IM tournament, so that's good. Alright, look, you're just all about like keeping the closed position and like not castling. I mean, what's your problem, man? Gonna just go caveman style on me? Can't you castle and behave yourself? I haven't had a stream beer in a long time, but this is really necessary. I've been a good boy lately, I mean, I'm really behaving myself. And it's been good, but chess was worse. Like, the less I drink, the worse I do. Ah. Come on, man. Seriously. Really? You know what Astrobate would do? know if I should trade on e3 or not. I mean, why do I have to trade on e3? I could just go d5. What would Astrobate do? He does not fall for tricks. He's a good player. I fall for tricks all the time. I'm sacrificing a pawn here, Astrobate style. I was under the false impression that I had some kind of compensation for this pawn sacrifice. Somebody's king is in the center of the board. Weapons of mass destructions. WWAD. WD-40. Mutually what is it? Mutually assured self-destruction? Mutually mad. Mutually assured destruction. D5. Hey, your king's in the center. And you played G4. What's there to think about here? I love hovering over the draw button. I can't, Berserk. I'm too tired. I thought I could do it. Before the tournament, I was thinking, oh yeah, 5-0, let's do it. I feel like I just got like hit by a baseball bat. And I know a lot about baseball bats. I don't care, man. I'm generous. I'm just a generous kind of guy. You just want to be a caveman. Why so caveman? Cave Skinner. This term is for your pleasure, guys. I'm gonna stay out of the way and let someone else win it because I'm too tired to berserk. I mean, we'll see. Maybe if I get my energy, a little bit of energy going on. The resident mule skinner. You're going to take my B pawn too? Look, everything is compact. The thing is, like, he plays this McDonald defense type of thing. And whenever someone does that with black against me, see, I play the Italian game and black does that crap. Or, you know, Astrobate has had a lot of games when he used to play the Joko. Other people that I worked with. There, you know, there's this feeling like you should play for C3, D4. But here I go D3. And then I go D6 and then D5. I even, like, lost the tempo. Essentially. Wow. Watch your, E4. It's a crazy idea. It's the second pawn. Sort of. Wow. Check. Oh, I almost forgot. I have Queen H4 check. I don't know, I'm like picking moves at random. This was the original plan. But both of us are down to under 5 minutes. Round 9 was in round 7, and round 7 was round 9. Or something like that. Fancy chess. The dude got sick, and he forfeited a couple of games. Nothing can be done about it. They had to flip the rounds between 7 and 9. And here we go. Bishop there? Imagine that. Damn, bro. You're not going to castle queenside. Ha. Damn, Alice is strong. God damn it, Jerry. Yeah, I should have taken with the knight. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. I am not in my right mind to play this move. But maybe it's not so bad. Ew, I was inviting some serious danger there, and I still am. Ew. Oh, look at that. Master had that move. Look at that. Look at what we got there. Look what I found. Free pawn. Lucky you. Can I just keep playing like an idiot? Wow, I just hung a pawn. Totally missed it. Morales played a perfect game, but then he found that move. It's just brutal. I really didn't need that. I really didn't need that. I'll tell you. I didn't need that blunder. This guy is seriously underrated. You think we are losing? Well, we are not winning. That's the bummer. I just hung a pawn. It was stupid to play knight h5 anyway. I mean, it was a terrible move anyway, on every level. Basically, to make a long story short, I think trading rooks is like going to be really hard to hold. Psychic network. The psychic network activated with rook d4. I have to play games with my stupid laptop. The 4-on-2 majority. That's a lot of fun. Sorry guys, not much left in the tank for today. Wow. D4 is not a combative move at all. Not combative at all. Alright. I don't want to win on time. You're clearly better. Close to winning. It's probably a win, but it's going to end up just being like someone losing on time. And it's pretty stupid. Yeah, good game. Sun Prism's in first place, 42. Been knocked back to second. Cormoran Morales, Mr. Slow. I'm in a solid 7th place on tie breaks. I know that's difficult to understand, isn't it? More to life than winning on time, unfortunately. White is winning the position. I should be happy with a draw. Yeah, I mean, c3 maybe, c6 is the best response, but I'm not sure that d6 is. Special celebration, say goodbye to my ELO rating. What was left of it is gone now. I'm definitely not berserking against Ruslan Bear. This mouse just sucks, but my other mouse just drops pieces. Yeah, touchpad. We can do touchpad. God, I'm like retarded with the touchpad. That's even worse. It would take me half an hour to make a move with the touchpad. Literally, it would take me 10 seconds per move. Alright. So what is he supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? He's supposed to drop a piece here. Oh, shit. Super pawn. Yeah, I like weakening all my pawns. Yeah, I hate that stuff in the Joko, like doing b4, b5 randomly. So if the center pawns are important, right? I'm supposed to, like, be careful about that. There's nothing wrong with this. This is a solid move. Prevented me from pushing e4. That's fine. So now what am I supposed to do? Well, I'm really out of it today. I mean, I played a 5-hour OTB game against Torso. Then I had a lesson. It's been a hard week, man. I was so tired last night. I am not used to doing this, you know, playing. I basically work like normal, teaching, and played in a tournament, at the same time. This was like way too much. Yeah, Ruslan Bear. Better and stronger than ever now. He apparently plays the birds opening really well. Who knew it? Technically, I guess this is a closed Sicilian? No, I haven't played. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. This is like a Vienna. This is a Vienna as well. My second Vienna. Vienna sausages. I was like totally up a pawn against Turso with like 2 connected pass pawns. I thought I was completely winning, and the computer was like, nope, it was equal. If he's just like, he could have saved the game. Everybody seems so lucky. You know, I was lucky finally, but the last 2 rounds were the first real mistakes from any opponents. I guess people get tired. I mean, that's a factor. Maybe that's not a coincidence. You know? Is it a coincidence that my last 2 games out of 9 were really the only ones where people actually made some blunders? Probably not a coincidence, you know? The fact of the matter is that people are just more tired by that point, and they start playing like shit. I mean, you see it more in open tournaments. I see it a lot more in open tournaments, but... Alright, I'm just going to grab the space. Whatever. Do what you want. G4? You're not seriously going to play G4, are you? Damn. Alright. I don't think so, Fantasy Chess. Turso didn't want to draw. He wants to play. He always wants to play. I would have accepted a draw. But I mean, not after a certain point, but the dude is weird, you know. He eats bunches of bananas and stuff. I mean, once I saw him eat like 8 bananas during a tournament game, I thought he was gonna like turn into a gorilla or something. It was ridiculous. I never saw anyone eat 8 bananas in like one sitting. Unless it was like literally like a gorilla at the zoo. I was like, what is this guy doing? He's on like a protein diet. No, magnesium, right? What are the potassium, sorry. It's the other. It's potassium, they're high in potassium. High potassium diet. He ate 8 bananas during one game. He just came into the tournament hall with like 2 bunches of bananas. I was like, what is this guy doing? He's like selling bananas. He went bananas, like literally. Not this tournament. This was a long time ago, but years ago. But I guess his banana diet, like, it was a fad. It was just a fad. Why is Ruslan so good? Fadana diet. I get Ruslan Bear confused with... Now, who is it? Taking. Uh-huh. I see. Oh my god. Alright. Time to summon your inner Bobby Fischer. What kind of move is that? Not C3. Oh no. That's not good. Can you really do C3? Is that a good idea? Wait a minute here. Why don't I just go knight e5 first? He had knight e2, knight f4. C3 is a terrible move. Everything was fine until that. No, Terzo like declined draw from the other IM. I didn't offer him a draw because everyone said he won't accept draws. It's odd though, because like a few years ago I played another close tournament where he was there, and I remember distinctly not thinking about that and just offering him a draw like before the game, asking if the draw was okay, and he was okay with it. So maybe he would take a draw. I don't know. But I didn't. I had a policy of no draw offers in this tournament. So, whatever. I have too many draws anyway. I took 2 draws, which I shouldn't really take, with white especially, against anybody in this field. Oh shit. This is still a good move. We're winning. Check the bananas. Thank you guys for donations earlier. ELO Devil and what was the other one? Mr. Wokevinik. Yeah. Oh no. He hung the exchange. Alright. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. But who does Ruslan Bear remind me of? What's the other account that's kind of similar? Can't remember. Thanks guys for playing. I'm really pretty fried. So yeah, Pyra? No, I don't know. Like, yeah, no, Pirate's not as strong. Good guess though. What's up, WJ Loof? I thought there was another player from Ukraine. But maybe I'm thinking of like Bombast, but he's really stronger. I don't know, I guess I feel like there's two Ruslans or something. Ruslan and his brother Ruslan. Anyway, this is enough. Today's game against Terzo was probably like he was okay. He played okay. He got in really ridiculous time pressure, like me. And then, like, rattles off a bunch of blunders and time pressure. Well, yeah. There's a surprise. He hung a piece at one point. Like, at the end, he just dropped a piece. Like, it was weird. WJ Loof. Getting laid off by the federal government. Dude, seriously? No, don't work for the federal government. It's your best bet. That's like one of the best arguments against what's happening. Nobody's going to want to work for the federal government. I mean, you're going to, like, basically not have any pool of talent. Nobody wants to, like, work for that shit. Get fired at will. Or laid off at will. Great. Back to tournament. Okay, Cormoran's in first now. 11. With 11 points. Sun Prism in second. 42. Third place. With 8. Richard Brenton. Fourth. I'm tied for fourth, fifth. Morales. Ruslan Bear. Mr. Slow. Asabi. Dinekis just joined. We got a total of 15 players. You're starting to look for other employers just in case? Oof. Dunkin' competitors. You got Starbucks. Honeydew. Do you have Honeydew coffee there, Mr. Coffee? I thought that was maybe like a New England thing. There's like regional coffee chains, coffee and donut chains. Let's watch Morales here playing Sun Prism. Yeah, Morales has a terrible score against Sun Prism. I introduced you to the flag. No, I work for the in-laws now. Gone off for overseas. Oh. Go to Canada. What's wrong with Canada? You don't like the cold? We should all just move to Canada. Yeah, I guess. It's the same as Canada, basically. I just kind of want to, like, help Canada out at this point. You know, take their side, you know? I should change my citizenship. The problem is I have to live in Canada. It's just not convenient, you know? But I would give them the honor. Alright, Asterbait. Good to see you, sire. Come on, let's berserk. Something fun. Now, actually, the mouse is the problem. I would berserk, but this mouse is a joke. This mouse is really... It's awful, dude. It's terrible. My mouse is covered in molasses. Oh, we could transpose the Sicilian. There he goes. He's trying to do it. He's going to do it. We did it. We got accelerated dragon transposition. I know this is nothing. This is nothing. Mayonnaise on the French fries. Dude, you should see what they do in Hungary. I mean, it's horrible. Hungarians put tomato sauce. I'm sorry. Yeah. they put ketchup on pizza. They have ketchup bottles in the pizzeria and like squeeze gobs of tomato ketchup on pizza. Is that not disgusting? Jesus. It's not Jesus' fault. Damn, Masturbate. Stop playing so well. I'm gonna lose a piece here if I'm not careful. Or my queen. This comes from basically the idea of putting ketchup on pizza comes from the early 90s when they first started to have pizza here. But my theory anyway is that they started to have pizza here, the first pizza, but late 80s, early 90s, whatever. Basically tomato sauce was hard to come by, and it was like kind of a luxury. And so pizza that you would get was like very low on tomato sauce. So it's like a tomato sauce substitute. Masturbate is a sick puppy. You're a sick pup. Sick pup. Alright, show me the trick. There it is. There it is. He did it to me. Show me the trick. I'm just waiting for D5. Now 95 or something. Come on. 95. No, 95. There just wasn't... It was hard to get tomato ketchup. I mean, tomato sauce. Really expensive. All they had is like tomato paste. You couldn't buy like jars of tomato sauce here in the early 90s very easily. So I figured that's kind of the rationale behind the tradition of putting ketchup on pizza. It's probably not just Hungary, but like all Eastern Europe. Now, I don't know about the Balkans. Maybe similar. Hungary's just on the border of the Balkans, and they have different culinary traditions there. So I think, like, as you approach the Mediterranean, I mean, it's not like tomatoes are rare, but tomato sauce. Tomatoes were basically just consumed, not turned into sauce. Yeah, guys, I'm totally out of it. I had enough Terzo today. I'm playing with what's left in the tank, which isn't much. But I wanted to host this tournament. Yeah, Italy, I mean, isn't that far, if you think about it. It's not that far. Yeah, just horrifying. They'll squirt mayonnaise on pizza. I've seen that too. Astrobate, are you here? But we get these like French bread sort of like pizza sandwiches. And that would be typical to like squirt mayonnaise on them. Yeah, I knew you'd play that. Rice for breakfast. That's pretty nasty. Man, I'm losing it. All right. So, what do we got? We're only up a pawn. Has to be going into defensive mode now with knight g4. But how does that work? That's how it works. He's going down in flames. Flaming acerbate la flamme. Alright. Cormoran, I'm going to say Corcoran. Cormoran KR. Guys, we got a requester in the team. Fake Danilo. Alright. Accepted. Your request is my command. Oh shit, I closed the window. Alright, we need that new mouse, turns out. Wow, it's so retarded. Unbelievable, man. This mouse. Alexander Tomic is streaming as well. Okay, Cormoran in first place. We're not even close. He's running away with the thing. Halfway. It's only halfway through. Wow, 2.5 hours, right? We've only been playing for an hour. I'm like dying. Holy shit, guys. Time is like going in slow motion. Oof. Normally time goes slowly when you're getting tortured. I found. Cormoran Sun Prism. What is that? Dude, what is this? What is that opening? Are you guys playing Chess 960? Anyone still use Skype? I do. Constant Bitcoin spam? I would say like maybe your location. I rarely get those. But it's not constant. It totally might be related to something else. Maybe Doge got your information from the Social Security Administration. You got that to look forward to. I think we can all look forward to identity theft. You know, if nothing else. Alright, so what the hell is going on here? You might want to create a new, I guess it wouldn't matter if you created a new Skype account, actually. Morales playing the Modern Defense. Wow, that's a new one. Well, not totally new, but I haven't seen you playing the Modern in a while. Cormoran is whipping out the games, but he's faster than Morales. Morales is berserking? Oh no, Morales is berserking back? Discombobulated. What an interesting word. Where have I heard that before? What's a bad idea? Berserking or playing the Modern? Corcoran. No, Cormoran. He's a good guy. We saw him in Prague. He's a poker player too. But I mean, he hasn't been on the stream in a long time. He used to play in these on a regular basis. For those of you noobs who are on the newer side, but Cormoran hasn't been here in a while. Among other strong players who haven't been here in a long time. No, we actually used to have some strong players playing these. Schieber, Spieler, Aldisto, Oms, Camel, what's his name? Camel Culture. On a good night, I would have like 4, 5 players over 2,200. Yeah, well, his name was Camel Clutcher, which I think is an attempt to make a funny. One could argue that Chucky was relatively strong. He's not dead, right? You see right there, he's not dead. That's funny. Are you guys like secretly friends or something? Shocky and oh, that was Sung Prism. I thought it was Snetsteg. Yeah, Sung Prism. Damn, he's there lurking. He's lurking all the time. Damn, dude, it's a good thing he's not my wife. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's like the wife kind of thing. What did you say? Oh, shit. Hi, honey. I didn't know you were home. Quickly. Defend yourself, man. Make up some smoke and mirrors. Shocky's always lurking, but doesn't play. He's always lurking and rarely plays, I should say. Or he's usually lurking, but rarely plays. Nefedov is here. Shocky became more of a lurker than a player. Well, I mean, you know, he doesn't have enough 2,200 opponents to challenge him now. I'm getting weak. Everybody's, you know, there's less good players. Everyone's, I suck. Alright, Morales. Whatever your name is. Nefedov. You're a regular. Nefedov has over 400 games now, by the way. What am I doing? Oh, I know. I'm going to play the small center defense. I never thought of doing this against Nefedov. What are you going to do, man? Basically a hippo. Or Kraken. Latent Kraken. Maybe the hippo works against Nefedov. Nefedov's more into like conventional openings. Make your hippo great again. This is a half hippo, which it's like roasted chickens. Would you like a whole or a half roasted chicken, sir? I could go for a half chicken, you know. I saw this bird today, and I just have a question. If anybody, cormorant, I don't know. Does anybody know anything about birds? I saw this bird today, and I was like, is that a fucking crow, or is it a pigeon? You know, it would look like a combination of crow and pigeon. Is that possible? I was like, that bird is confused. Like, is there such a thing as a bird that's like a cross between a crow and a pigeon? It was kind of like behaving and shaped like a pigeon, but its head, it looked more like a crow. So I was like, what the fuck? It was basically like scavenging on the rail, on the train tracks. It was like a rail trail scavenger. Crows definitely don't look like pigeons. Well, it was fat and shaped like a pigeon, but it had a more like crow head. It was like it was some sort of bird mutant that had been affected by too much time. You know, in the around the railway station or something. Left up with a very traditional sort of anti-hippo setup. Shiny object experts. I mean, today I had a sort of hippo-like position against Terzo, but it was justified. It was a Tory attack, and I got the bishop pair, you know, so that's fine. Uh-oh. He played d5. Okay. This is a major development. Very, like, traditional anti-Sladgie, we'll just play a grob. Well, now it's a grob. Grab him by the grob. Oof. Nimzo engine. That's the way you want to be about it. Fine. Nefedov like doing a PowerPoint presentation here on the queen side. He's a neat freak. Oh man, I just remembered Mr. Slow. I just remembered this like one Velimirovich game you put in the study. Kind of reminded me of this a little bit. Good game. Yeah, I mean, time is tough. Berserking is not recommended here unless you really got the energy for that. But we did two Swisses in a row, you know, and I was really tired and I just wanted to do something fun tonight. It's just meant to be fun. Don't take it too seriously. All right. So rook g8. Should I check there? I guess the bishop's worth something. Oh, it's practically a pre-move from Nefedov. Pre-move master, that is Nefedov. He is a pre-move master. He taught Magnus the pre-move, I think. Technique. Well, I mean, if you get too used to if you get too used to increment, I mean, I was talking about this today. That's why I'm in time pressure in all my over the board games. It becomes like an addiction. I mean, it's also like you can't, you got to keep extra time in the clock. You know, just like you can't go under whatever X, under a minute. Always keep the money, the extra time in the bank, the money too, or not in the bank, but somewhere safe, in your closet. Nefedov is fine here. He's fine. He's a fine young man. Whoa, dude. Whoa. That's not a very friendly thing to play. Nefedov. Not a very friendly move there, sir. I would say. Should I take? Damn. Take, queen h4. Let my structure get blown to smithereens. Am I serious about this? Wow. Do I really want to do that to my structure? How about queen f6 or something? Compromise. Damn, he's got that that other queen move. Yeah, alright. I had a feeling about queen h4. I don't know, man. I was just fearless. I am in trouble here. But fearless opponents are problematic. How's my bishop doing? Be interesting how black plays here. Yeah, how white plays too. Unbelievable. I shouldn't have done this. This is a bit too much. Wow. I'm threatening bishop c6 now? Or what? What could possibly go wrong? It's not like white's king is open. The G file, I know. I thought maybe knight b5 was actually a mistake. Maybe it has a lot of different options there. What do I know? There's a few things that I know for certain. I'm not trading queens. not seeing anything deep, but I just don't see, you know, how it's so easy for white to protect his king. E4 is a huge problem. He can't leave the E4 pawn, or he's dead. So his queen is like tied down to E4. It's hard to get my queen off of H4. There's a G file. There's a lot of better moves. Maybe king b8 is too slow. In that case, what should I play? I don't know. It seems good enough to me. Can we not get suggestions? Knight takes c7? Ah, rook f1. This is dangerous still. Wow. Kind of crazy position. I finally recycled my bishop. Always recycle, guys. Remember to recycle. Please recycle. Queen f3. Now that was thanks to the suggestion of Repunj Bansal. Thanks, Repunj. Now this mouse isn't working either. Jesus Christ! I have more mouse problems. I'm not trying to even win this tournament. I don't have a chance. I'm totally gone. Isn't he kind of dead? To the ultra deep, like bishop h3? That's funny. Something dangerous over there. That's the other computer. So I've got Slackfish running, so I can beat you guys. No, that's the stream. I'm viewing the stream over there. I've got Twitch on that machine. I don't like to have it on the same machine that I'm playing on. And now, for our next trick... Oh, no. So... Oof. Yeah, I know it wasn't really correct. Alright, we swindled Nefedov. Back to turn. Cormoran running away with it? Well, not as bad as we've seen in the past from some people. He's got 22 points. Sun Prism with 14. I feel like I've been saying this for a while. Sun Prism, you've had 14 for a while now. Sun Prism with... He's up 7 points of material. That's game. Alright, Sun Prism's up to 17 now. Maybe I could get in the podium. What about 42? Morales is leaving. Mr. Slow has 4. Mr. Slow is literally slow. And he's not an increment guy either. So this is going to be tough for him. He would quit chess. No, I mean Queen F3. It was too late. I thought instead of Knight B5, he would try to go to A4. And maybe I was in trouble. I'm sure that I was in trouble, but I don't know exactly what the best was. But if Nefedov plays Knight A4 and Knight takes C5, you know, the thing about that is it not only kills my C5 pawn, and it's like a, you know, sword of Damocles hanging over my king, but it defends E4, you know. And I think that's really important. If he defends E4 with a piece that's hard to chase out, then his queen could be free to do whatever, you know. So it wasn't as much about the material, but I thought that Knight A4, Knight takes C5, just, yeah, structurally, I mean, I'm like lost structurally. But his being tied down to E4 is so handicapping for him there. If he can't move his queen because it's constantly guarding E4. So what is this? What is this? 97. Is that a real thing? Is this a real, legit thing? I'm just playing the King's Indian attack, man. I was going over some games yesterday from the 1889 American Chess Congress. Good stuff. You guys know what the 1889 American Chess Congress was? Oh, so now he transposes to something normal. It was a 20-player double round robin. How awesome is that? I mean, that's a serious chess tournament. Fuck this 9-day, you know, 1 game a day shit. I mean, that's a real chess tournament. 40, you know, what is it? Yeah, basically 40 rounds. Jesus Christ. Chigorin got like 27 out of 40 or whatever. 38. Chigorin scored like 38. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So you transposed. How did he do that? He transposed to a normal setup here. How did he do that? This doesn't seem great, but I'll play it. Was it before chess clocks? I kind of doubt it. That's a good question, Mr. Coffee. I don't think so. I don't know, actually. When were chess clocks first used regularly? All I know is that it was won by Chigorin. It was 1889, and Pillsbury didn't play. Does that seem right? When did... I mean... Why would Pillsbury not play? 1889. Shouldn't he have been, like, in there? If E5... I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know when first, okay, it was right before, no, it was right after the first World Chess Championship. So, Steinitz beat Zukertort in the match and claimed he was the World Chess Champion. And so the winner of this tournament, the winner of the 1889 tournament, was effectively a candidates tournament for the World Championship challenger to challenge Steinitz. And so Chigorin would win the tournament and get to challenge Steinitz. Does that make sense? But anyway, the reason I brought it up is because this is Chigorin's variation, and Chigorin, you got to give him credit for winning that mammoth tournament. He was playing a very solid kind of style. So what am I doing here, brethrens? What am I thinking about? Why am I playing knight d1? Oh. He tied? I didn't realize that. Are you serious? That's weird. I don't know why I thought he won it. He tied. So which way do I take here? Man, Sun Prism is really making me wonder if I should have taken the other way there. Well, we got another request during the team. But I'm just playing this Queen E2. Wow. Knight E7. Anti-lizard. Oh. Anti-lizard. Does that mean you're anti-reptilian? He was declared the winner because he beat... Looks like he had like a tie break. Like... That's UChess Riddle. The lizard. No longer the Riddler. The user who was formerly the Riddler. Former Chess Riddler. Chess Riddler has been timed out. Well, I need to develop. The question is, how? Wow. How wow. Okay. Blackburn finished like 4th. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about Max Weiss. That would be an interesting player to look up. I mean, the guy had to be fucking strong to tie for first in that tournament. Just imagine, I mean, the stamina alone that it took, you know, to keep pace with like Chigorin. In a 38-round tournament of classical chess. That's not like, you know, oh, just he was lucky. He had a lucky tournament. I mean, Jesus, man. How long did it take to play that tournament? Like a month and a half? Maybe like 5 weeks or something? It wasn't like they played 2 games a day, and there was probably like adjournments and stuff. Draw offer. Yeah, I don't think the white has an advantage. I mean, if you want to check. Black is a tiny bit better. Perfect game. What's up with Queen with knight e7? Where do you come up with this move? Interesting. Boss came back. Oh no. It's like the time I got caught playing chess at the computer science department, and they tried to kick me out. Well, there's worse things your boss could discover you doing. But it's good you have a family business. Evil William. That draw is probably going to cost me like 3rd place. I just realized. Take a couple points and move on. Well, I didn't like what I did there. Forgot to berserk back. I did not like what I did there. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Well, I think it has been played against me before. Something I didn't like what I did in that. Damn it, my mouse is crap. Oh, can use a different mouse pad. All right, I think this is gonna help. Maybe we're gonna try a different mouse pad. That's better. Damn. Smoother mouse pad. Oh my god, I should have been using this the whole time. I'm such an idiot. Let's just develop our pieces first and foremost. Evil William with the weird C3 Sicilian. Keep it. Quick development style here. I don't know about my king being safe. It should be safe enough. I don't really trust white's position. Yeah, that's like a sign that I'm cheating if I turn to the left. Turn to the left and cough. That's what the doctor says. Wow, into the diagonal of death. Oh my god. No way. Look at that. The diagonal of death. That's really asking for it. So should I just back off? How about bishop g5? No. Alright, now we're going to let him have it. Let him have it, boys. There's also knight g4. He's got knight c4. Luckily, I'm in time. I'm in time. Okay, yes, he can play knight b3, hanging on to said pawn. Evil William. Turn to the left, please. We're up to 600. It's a good thing I figured out the alternate mouse pad. Because that mouse pad was just brutally killing me. Check! Oh good, he took with the knight, because I was seriously worried about my e5 pawn. That's a major mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I felt kind of bad for this one guy in my tournament, Misler. He beat me, and after beating me, he had to like win, I guess, his like last 3 games in a row. So it would have been 4 in a row, including me. He had to win the last 4 games in a row to make an IM norm. And he beat me, and he won the next 2, and then he drew the last game. That's pretty sick. He was miserable. This is looking like a very big pawn down for white. Very big pawn. Large. Momentous. Mammoth. Looks like that tournament went from March 25th through May 18th. So that's kind of what I figured, like 5 weeks, essentially. Something like 5 weeks, 1, 5, that's more actually. Well, that's almost 2 months. That's more. They got a lot of rest days, time at the spa. Black pawn down. Black hawk down. Alright, well, still not easy to finish him off. My knight's not going anywhere. Shoot. What do you think? What do you think about like king c7, rook d5 takes and sack the exchange? Yes. Unnecessary, risky. I should just play for f4. I have f4 on the table. It's 1837. Imagine playing a tournament for. It was actually 1889. WJ. It's like Red Dead Redemption. It was like Red Dead Redemption 3. But apparently there was a big chess boom in the 1880s. Oh, you're recently in Carlo Vivari, yeah. They were famous. Right, very famous tournaments there. Many, many famous tournaments there. It's like a resort, right? Carlsbad. In German. I've never been there. Sounds like 42 is speaking from experience. The last one was in 28. So, oof, that's late. Rubinstein. Rubinstein played a lot of those. Dominated. Is this move a mistake? No. This guy's hanging tough, man. We have to think twice about this whole trading the bishop for the knight thing. I mean, I am not really a big fan of that, to be honest. Feels very overrated. Look at that knight. I mean, his knight is really... The knight is pretty sick, man. That's a sick knight. A3 is a good move. So, did he berserk? He didn't berserk. He's used his time. Now he's threatening... He's threatening, something. Are you threatening me? A6, maybe. Right, of course. There's a Latvian player. Well, does Nimzovich count? When did Nimzovich stop playing? Nimzovich. Yeah, when did he stop playing? The 30s? Interesting question. Now I can play c4. You got to give credit to Evil William for hanging in there in this game. He really not playing like a noob. I say the nicest things to people, right? He's really not playing like a noob. Now he's sort of sneaking up on my e4 pawn. I feel like we should be winning, though, ultimately. Oh, no. There goes the queen side. Actually, I could get into some trouble. I hope I'm in the square of the pawn. Knight endgame. Don't know if this is a good idea. Takes, b5 takes, a6, I'm in the square. That knight is not good. That's a very awkward knight you've got there. No, that's a pawn majority. Pawn majority. I guess I should take the other way, but I didn't want to give his knight the d4. Anyway, he gets there. Oof. Knight takes b5. Knightus, majoritius. Damn it. Probably not the most accurate move by me. But this should still get it done. A little bit of an awkward way to play it. Please don't play knight g2, okay? That one's alright. I'm there, dude. I'm there. I'm in the square. I am in the square. No getting past me now. Up. Up. 2. Let's get 2. Can I get 2? Stalemate? Go for the stalemate. It's not stalemate. That's not stalemate. This is not stalemate. Alright. Entertaining. So are we still in the top 3? We are. 42, narrowly in 4th place. Oh, we're facing off for 3rd, 4th place. The battle for 3rd and 4th place. Well, it's a little early to be saying that. Oh, Hermanus Medicines. I thought that was like Latin or something. That's cool. I had never heard of him. And he's never heard of me. Alright, 42. Let's try a different animal. Different animal today. He'll just do his standard shit, you know. No D6. What? I thought you would go with D6. The full acerbate on him. Well, he's played E5 now. Reprincev. We can do the Reprincev attack with F4. That's a real thing. This is an English. Actually, Bishop C4. Bishop C4. Queen G5. I sound like that. What else is there? So Bishop C4, Queen G5, F4 for maximum fun. So he was born in Riga. Oh. One of the world's most highly regarded chess masters in the early 1930s. Composer of endgame studies. The name is kind of weird. Madison's. Seems weird. I don't know why. It kind of sounds almost like Anglo-Saxon-ish. The Madison. Hermanus. I thought somebody was writing something in Latin. Good old tuberculosis. Well, the good news is he didn't have to live to see World War II. When World War I was bad enough. Now Queen C7, quiet variation. I don't like the look of Queen C7 there. Let's just exchange. It's just so you and Morales both are not fans of this flagging shit. You know, there is a solution to this. I can implement an increment. You know, we can try to compromise. And really, to be fair, it might make sense. That way, you know, people who want to play like idiots can play like idiots. And, those who want to play not like idiots can play not like idiots. I'm not berserking today because I don't want to play like an idiot. Counting you in for the first option. No, but I mean, normally I've been doing the arenas without increment. But, you know, why does that have to be the case? I think for the people who aren't into berserking, then, you know, that's something for them. It's a good point. I've looked at it like a little too dogmatically, I think. What am I doing now? What am I supposed to do about this? Are you a genius or something? What did you say? All I'm doing is trading off his bad knight on f6. Is it so bad? Maybe not. Oh no, the Queen Sacrifice. That was a movie. Damn it. So what was that? Vomit videos? I'm not a big fan of those. So you didn't take advantage of your opportunity to play knight to d4 there. But it feels like 42 is, you know, he's not really cooperating with the program. I thought this was going to be like an easy win, but he's not making this easy on me. I mean, normally people that don't know any theory against the like b3 Sicilian get absolutely destroyed, because it's very unlike other lines. I think you have to face it a few times to get a feel for it. Yeah. I mean, it's like I used to have to flag with the best of them. But I have to say, I never liked it, you know, or really thrived on it. But I flagged as much as anybody else. But I've never been the player whose primary motivation was playing for time. It was just like a defense, you know, sort of defense mechanism. A matter of self-defense. Playing for time, for me, always. Maybe if I have a lost position, yeah, well, what else are you going to do? But that's a different game. It's a different game now. I mean, that was before increment play was really invented. But it took me a while to get used to playing with increment too. For those of you who don't, I have like an old friend who never got into the increment thing. Now he's like can't. He's too old to teach. Can't teach the old dog. He's like 60s. He's an amateur. He never played with increment and he hates it. He was 37 years old. Oh. Tuberculosis. Now, if RFK Jr. has his way, we'll be back to the era of tuberculosis wards. Nice move, G6, dude. Is this... Someone mentioned... Mr. Coffee, you actually channeled Astrobait when this b3 happened, and now, true enough, we get a very Astrobait-like move, knight h4. I'm not sure it's enough, though, if black is cagey here. And this could actually result in bad things happening to me. This could easily be one of Astrobait submissions. But g5 is a bad move. I think that black has some okay options here. I mean, obviously you can play queen g7, queen h7 to defend queen g7. Defend both pawns. Allowing bishop takes c6 may not be that bad. But the f5 hole looks juicy. I also have simply grabbing the pawn on f6, like knight g6. Knight g6 followed by rook takes f6. Not sure if that's going to work. So I guess... Still not clear. Knight f5 takes... rook takes... This is still a mess. And f5 takes, rook takes... Rook cakes. Guys, thanks everybody for playing. I'm pretty, like, destroyed, you know, so I'm sorry I'm not quite my normal self tonight. Turzo took what was left of me. It took what was up to me to beat him. And I probably didn't even deserve that. I really didn't play well. But I strongly recommend not playing in chess tournaments unless your heart is really, really there. I have other excuses. I have a shitload of excuses about how badly I did in this tournament. My heart wasn't in it. It's morning. All the players are underrated. Top 10 reasons Sladgie did badly in his tournament. They forfeited the weakest player against me. I didn't get to play with him. I gave away Grandmaster draws twice with the white pieces. I have at least 5 or 6 like good excuses. I was thinking of this earlier today. You ever catch yourself like talking to yourself? I do this all the time. Now some people may never talk to themselves, but I mean I do it. I usually do it when I'm trying to sort out like how I'm gonna like, you know, express my thoughts to people like in the future. You sort of practice. You're like, you practice saying it to yourself out loud. Like, how will it sound? And I'm practicing my excuses, you know? And then I'm like, I'm just literally listing all my excuses. And that's what it sounds like. Like, that's just lame. Kapling. Ding, 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 ding. You've gained a pawn. Congratulations. Wasn't easy to get that pawn. Don't play chess when you really don't want to. I feel like I was a little bit scammed, though. Honestly, like, they sort of guilted me into agreeing to be, originally it was like guilting me into agreeing to be a reserve. And they're like, yeah, probably we're not going to need you. And then like a week before the tournament, oh, we need you. Wow, what a coincidence. It's almost like you knew you were going to need me. You know what's really scary? The dude that I played yesterday, turns out that he's the exact same age as my daughter. That's getting weird now. This is like the first time I've consciously thought, like, I just played someone who's the same age as my child. That hadn't really, like, consciously gone through my mind before. I honestly thought he was a little bit older, like 17, 18. It turns out he's like 16 and he's playing in like some junior championships. The guy's pretty good. He's pretty good. I a little bit underestimated him. He lost like an idiot in his first round game, really badly. And he only ended up losing like 2 games. The kid's not bad. And he's much younger than the other players. Whew, I was really lucky against him yesterday. He had me twice. I was better, clearly better, then I was lost. And then I was like equal, and then I was lost. And then it was a draw. That's not a good game. And I was never ever winning, and I thought I was like better in much of this game. You know, it just goes to show you that I'm just constantly overestimating my positions. 42 speaking of playing for time, the dude is not messing around here, but he's done better using his time. I will say he's done better. In the past, he's played way too fast. This game was a much better balanced time use. Previously on our show, we've seen 42 use the Astrobate time management system, where he basically just doesn't use any time, which is clearly like suboptimal. Now this is definitely getting better. Like that, I like that pawn structure. It's a giant salad bowl. Nice. You can offer draw with knight versus rook only. Huh. You can. It's legal. Are you gonna get me with some sleazy tricks here with e4? That's fine. I think Mr. Slow is looking optimistically at the possibility of the opponent offering a draw in a technically drawn position. That's like the time that I played Josh Whiteskin. He wouldn't agree to a draw. It's rook versus knight. And I had to like guilt him into it. I've told the story like 1,000 times. I know it's boring. Nothing bad could happen here. Why don't they just exchange bishops on f7? Oh, that's right. I was going to lose my b3 pawn. Now I remember. Damn 42. Can you stop being so damn good? This guy is pissing me off. Corner pocket. We got him now. Oh no. He gets excited. You see, I realize what it is now. You know, I think I get it. When people do stuff like that, it's that they're afraid to get in time pressure. It's not that he's trying to win on time. He's panicking because he's afraid of the time pressure. There's a very clear difference between people that do that. Yeah, I mean, I also would always flag people if I am particularly low on time. I love doing that. King takes. I know. I love it when they say they're sorry. The heartfelt apology for flagging you. It's always very sincere. Cormoran just started racking up points. He's not getting any love for these time wins. But he's totally dominating. I mean, these guys are faster than the rest of us. If I had my normal level of energy, I could keep up with them. But I'm just zonked. Cormoran and Sun Prism are quicker than the rest of the field, so don't take it personally, guys. They're going to flag you. Oh, and Anti-Lizard. He's also quite quick. Although 42, dude, you did better. You did better with the time use that time. Really. Good job, like using almost your whole 10 minutes and hanging in there. But a little bit of panic at the end. You know, hanging rooks is You can take a couple seconds to think. Don't totally freak out, you know. All right, Richard Brenton. Thanks you guys for supporting the stream. We're up to over 600 on the donation bar. And it's my turn. Let's play d4. We haven't played any d4. This is a bad move. I mean, the martial defense I don't like. Oh, there was a funny opening that Blackburn played in that 1889 tournament I was talking about. D4. Yeah, it was something crazy like D4, D5, C4, G6, D4, D5, C4, G6. That's like something my crazy ex-teammate would play, Pro Rock Martin. He did that against like something similar against IM, an old IM. It's like, dude, speaking of bad sportsmanship, you're playing like this ancient IM and you're playing this really coffee house, just trash gambit line, you know? Just beat the guy normally. He's like 80 years old. No need to play this almost insulting gambit. I don't know. Sportsmanship. I'm too nice a guy. I know that. I shouldn't give Grandmaster draws to anybody. But it's also hard for me. I don't really like playing if my opponent doesn't come at me, you know? It's hard for me to just attack. I always play better when I'm on counterattack. And it's kind of a stylistic flaw. So if I get opponents who like refuse to do anything, it becomes an issue. It happens. 42, no problem. Yeah, we all miss games occasionally. So Bishop E6 is interesting. I've had a few go like this. Richard Brenton playing creatively this game. He's been more solid in the simul games than he was, letting it loose a little bit here in this martial defense. And I played h3, and so if I go h4, it's a tempo loss. But I still think that the martial, this line is so dubious for black, and the way he played it is so dubious that I can afford to even probably lose that tempo at some point. No problem, I still have a huge edge. c6 is very slow, you know. White's advantage in this position is probably like around 2 point something, I would imagine. Very hard for black to do anything. He's just, his king is somewhat open and he's just got nothing in the center. Why I moved to the epicenter of chess? You are the epicenter of the stream, Asterbate. Thank you for your thoughts, as always. Your wisdom. Sleazy time wins. Yeah, I don't agree with it either. Alright, let's play G4. Maybe I can play G5. I'm not castling kingside. Interesting. So bishop C4. It's better than knight C4 because I would hack that off. Still, okay. We have a very big advantage, but the more he trades, I think the better his chances are to survive this. Nothing you can do about it, Mr. Slow. It's like trolls. I mean, I had so much anger toward Igor. What's his name? Igor Krivonosov? Oleg Krivonosov. Maybe Cormoran knows that guy because he lives in Latvia. I mean, he's like a Russian from Latvia. But the dude was the most unsportsmanlike player in history, and I just would resign without even starting a game against him. Literally. Because he would just flag, I mean, just the most disgusting stuff, you know? Flagging with anything. Yeah, I would let it go, guys. Yeah, Krivonosov, he was a real regular online player. He's getting older now. No, he must be. He must be older now. He's older, much older than me. He must be up in his 60s. But I actually played the guy in over the board play in 2006. A true bottom dweller. At least I didn't like want to beat him up like Boris Privman for banging my clock back. That was like the angriest I ever got at a tournament. Okay. Knight A3 check. Richard Brenton is really making a game out of this, dude. Where are these magical moves coming from? I'm beginning to not like my position. Man, he just totally took over the initiative. I've been hesitating. Jesus Christ, man. This is scary. Now it's getting really scary. A true bottom dweller. A lionfish. Infecting the coral reefs. Let's just be friends. I got no attack on the king side. Where's my king side attack? How did you do this? You're like a magician. He's a freaking magician, man. After that really bad martial defense. Damn, dude. And quick, too. No, he's still around somewhere, probably. Lurking in the online waters of chess.com. But our new name, we've got to use that. From now on, just like it's Nylon Mask, it's chess.mom. I Has Richard Brenton gone a little too far? Maybe. I think he's still got some tricks up his sleeve. It looks like. Jeez. Should I consider an alternative? Got chest? Chess.mom. I hate chess. Whatever that is. Chess.mom. Almost as much as I hate Elon Musk. Richard is really, seriously getting better. Alright. I gotta defend my stuff, man. Probably defending my rook would be a good idea. Nice game here by black. Really flowing. There was that quote, Asterbait, you put a really crappy Carlson quote in the beginning. Really mushy and loose, like, chess is a game about flow and ebbs and stuff like that. Like a big pile of nothing, you know. Magnus right up there with Bobby Fischer on the quote front. And Levon Aronian. Magnus, give us a nice empty quote that really has very little meaning. That's it, perfect. Thank you. Chess is a game that's really about flow and wow, man. That's so deep. That's so deep. No wonder you're world champion. Did you come up with that yourself? Let's get another quote for the chess mom. For chess.mom. Great game by Brenton. Jesus, dude. You're not playing like a guy who has 1.5 out of 78 games against me. This is a really good game by black. Okay, he's been swindled. He's been swindled in a bunch of those games where he had really good chances in the simul games. His score should be a little better. But the pressure is just, wow, dude. I am just barely better here, if at all. Phew, bro. I don't even know what to do. If I take on e5, I drop a rook. So I have some kind of mating attack with pawn takes pawn check. Almost every move I'm close to blundering. I'm serious. No more arenas without increment, because people just get so frustrated by this non-increment. And our... Damn. Jesus, dude. Should I take with the pawn? The knight on e3 is pretty stable. You gotta admit. The knight on f4 is stable too, but I like this one. It's even more centralized than the knight on f4. I'm like seriously scared now. Because now it's an open file. Rook b8. White doesn't have a lot of moves. Queen a2. Maybe best. I was looking at rook b8, queen c2, or queen c4, queen a3, queen c7 check. You can try to do a trick. You can play for this trick. You know, queen c2, queen a3, queen c7 check. Like queen takes d8 at the end. The rug, it's like a Javier Milei cryptocurrency trick. You pull the rug out from under them. I guess queen e2 is safer, but also passive. Nice game, man. Guys, I'm done my beer. We got 5 minutes left. Thank you for playing. More pressure. Damn, bro. How can I get rid of that? Rook in my face. I mean, I've never even touched his king, not even come close to his king. His king is just sat there like completely safe the whole game from g7. I never had one chance to even get near him. I think we're going to come out of this and look at the game and see, like, both sides made very few mistakes here, other than him playing this opening in the first place. Even now, Black has rook b3, queen e4 check. It's hard for him to really make progress. I think I just put the king on a1. Okay. This should do it. No, finally, he'll have one last trick. Shouldn't be enough. He'll threaten mate. Queen d4, rook d3. Oh! That move doesn't cut it. That's another way of threatening mate, but the d4 was protecting the knight. Still, you would lose. Not a bad game, you know. I feel that he's gotten a lot better. Cormoran with a ridiculous amount of points now. 49. Sung Prison with 24. And Anti-Lizard caught up to me. Oh no. 42, take your time. Don't let him have any points. 42, just stall. If you stall, that's sportsmanlike. 42, just stall. You can stall out. Are you winning? Or just win. You know, you can win. Alternatively, you could just win. Just don't lose, okay? 42, just don't lose. If you feel you're losing, just do the sportsmanlike thing and stall, all right? Either win or stall, but don't let him have any points. This game is not going to make it, unfortunately. Probably not. This is probably not a good move either. Oops, there's a piece. We're drinking the vodka. Now we're sophisticated. This is sophisticated chess. He's actually stalling. Well, I told him to stall. That's good. It shows he has listening skills. We got 51 seconds. This tournament has prizes. You know, I win a lot of money if he stalls. It's about the money. Don't take it personally. Mate, come on. It's not mate. Shit. No, I'm not going to get any points. I can't mate him. He resigned. Alright, it doesn't matter. Oh, I got second place. No. 1 second. It's over. Alright, Cormoran Sun Prism doesn't matter. How did I get second place? Wow. That was unexpected. But good job stalling, 42. Luckily it didn't matter. I didn't think I was gonna get a resignation there from Ruslan, who normally, you know, plays things out. But anyway, guys, it's we take it too seriously. It's all for fun. Everybody gets all bent out of shape, but you know, I understand it's not fun getting flagged. Let's try to modify it next time so we have increment, so everyone will be happy. Cormoran, thanks for playing. You did a good job. He's got a excellent result. Oh, Cheesy Noob showed up. I took him out in his last game. Stopped him from achieving 50 points. Nice job, Cheesy Noob, putting the foot down. So he lost 2. No, you did have a draw with me. Oh yeah, the first game was a draw. That's funny. Cormoran had a draw with me and then no other draws with anybody. I had a bunch of draws, 3 draws against Morales, Cormoran. I was losing against Morales. You know, I did something like I offered a draw in a losing position, but I could have flagged him, you know. That's my moral way out. I probably could have played for flag. Sun Prism, King Close was ahead to the end. You had 3 losses and a draw, and a good game against me. Anti-Lizard, perfect score. Nice job, Cheesy Noob. Undefeated. Richard Brenton getting better. 42 getting better with the time use, too. Dinekis, Morales left early, Nefedov. And Ruslan Bear needs to obviously probably work on the time management there. Mr. Slow, Asterbait. Asterbait, did you win any? You won one? He got one against just another player and a draw against Richard and Evil William. Thanks everybody for playing. Schumacher actually showed up for 3 games. Thanks everybody for playing. You deserve third. Well, you came late. You know, you did put in the time. You would have gotten third if you had been here on time. Late reg, yeah. Alright guys, I'm tired. It's been a tough week. I'm finally finished my ridiculous tournament. And we'll be back on Thursday with analysis stream. Thanks to Mr. Slow and all of you guys. Richard, 42, Asterbait, Mr. Coffee, everybody. We'll see you all on Thursday night. If you've got a game and you're a subscriber to the stream, please submit it. Otherwise, you know, just subscribe and give some subs, and I'll see you guys on Thursday night. Have a good week. See you later, guys. Thanks for playing. Congratulations to the winner. our guest master here today, Cormoran, with a good win. Later, guys. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye.